today, all these smiling faces. And I've come here today to hand out some awards, but also to tell you a story about little Harry and something that happened to him at the end of last semester. Now, some of you will know that Jesus once told a story about 3 men. They were all given some money. 2 of them did very sensible things with the money, but one man buried his money in the ground and completely wasted it. Stupid man. Anyway, at the end of last semester, Harry was out here in the quad, and he noticed that there were some people selling cakes, but also there was a man making fresh jalebis. Jalebis, right? Fresh jalebis. Never mind what they sound like, they taste delicious. Now, these were Harry's favorite sweet, and he would do anything just to have one of those. So, very politely, he went to the man and said, "Excuse me, could I have one of those delicious jalebis?" And the man said, "Sure, here it is." You have never seen someone fit a whole jalebi in their mouth at once, but he did, and it was wonderful. But that's when Harry got a little bit greedy. He thought to himself, if I could get more of those, I could take them home and eat them later. When I'm lying in bed at night, it would be wonderful. But how can I do it? We're only supposed to have one. Harry had a brilliant idea. He thought how he could take jalebis and take them home and keep them warm at the same time. So when no one was looking, he took one, lifted up his shirt, and stuck it to his tummy. That way, the jalebi would stay nice and warm, and when he got home, he could just peel it off his tummy and eat it. But, you see, Harry didn't just get greedy, he got greedier and greedier. Because when no one was looking, he took another one, stuck it on his back. Took another one, stuck it on his chest. Took 2 more, stuck them down his trousers. Before long, under his clothes, he was Mr. Jalebi. He was like a jalebi on legs. He thought, this feels nice and warm. It's quite a nice feeling. Well, then it came time to go home. So it was a little bit difficult to walk, because when you're covered in jalebis, it's not easy. But it did feel nice. Oh, and he smelled so good. It was like the best aftershave you could imagine. Not that Harry used aftershave. But as Harry was walking home, he just kept on hearing these little footsteps behind him. Every time he turned around, he didn't see anything. Carried on walking, turned around very quickly. Oh, there was like an army of monkeys following him. They smelled the jalebis, and they thought, that is a jalebi on legs. We want that jalebi. So Harry looked, monkeys were there. He walked a little bit faster. Monkeys kept walking faster. Harry started jogging. Monkeys started jogging. Harry started running. Monkeys started running. Harry started sprinting. And the little monkeys were sprinting as fast as they could. And Harry eventually made it to his house. He burst through the front door and he collapsed on his bed like one big exhausted jalebi. Oh, he made it. Now, the jalebi feast. He unbuttoned his shirt, opened it up. Oh my goodness. It was just a mess of sweat and jalebi all mixed together. It was revolting. And Harry scraped the jalebi off his tummy, smelt it. Oh, it didn't smell very good at all. He went into the shower. He spent 35 minutes scrubbing jalebi off his body. It was absolutely the biggest mess you'd seen in your life. Harry made a promise to himself. Never again would he stick jalebis to his tummy. It's not a good thing to do. Don't ever be tempted to do it. But more importantly, if you have a chance to eat jalebis, eat them while you can. It's the same as the story Jesus told. If we have opportunities or good things that God has given us, let's make the most of the opportunity. Not be like the silly man who buried money in the ground and didn't use it, or like silly Harry, who stuck jalebis to his tummy and didn't eat them when he had the opportunity. So, it's been wonderful to tell you these stories this semester. Look forward to more next time. And before we go on to hand out the prizes, I'm just going to say a short prayer.